Hello everyone, it's Sloth, and today something extremely special. I think for the first time possibly on this channel we have actually an Abzan control deck, and that's something you probably not seen in the current standard, and I also, because nobody plays it. And to be honest, I think it's pretty decent. We did very well in high Mythic with this deck. We can absolutely take games from the top meta deck with this one. We have control elements. White is for depopulate, farewell, and I actually included Anointed Peacekeeper. This card is so much better than you think in control. I think it should be played in a lot of control decks. It's so much power. You can absolutely mess your opponent plays. You will see even against Groom, this card just smacks. Peacekeeper is a powerhouse actually. You have Old Time. It's a nice choice, especially that we are kinda Golgari deck with splash for white for farewell. All of our mana is mostly black for Invoke Despair. We have some Planewalkers run and 7 Emperor, and yeah, that's enough. Shigeki for the recurring value, so that's why we only play 2 Bankbusters, but each of them has different functions. Shigeki is more of an end game, let's get back Invoke and farewell and your opponent scoops. Bankbuster is more of your mid game, I need more advantage to survive. We have 4 marches, which means that we are extremely durable. We get so much life that we have so much time to find farewell and depopulate. 1 Edgar, just to give us some recurring value, lifelink, stuff like this. It's just an annoying creature, especially for the black decks that like sacrificing something. And you choose Edgar because he's best dead, basically. Celestus for the cycling, as always. Deck really seems to be performing quite solid, more than I expected. I think if you want something new or you like Golgari, this is one of the few ways to play Golgari right now. So try it, tell me what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, especially if you appreciate the super short intros. And with that being said, let's go to the game and get some action. Alright, so the mana base is super awkward, but with cut down I think we can regain the tempo that we get from all the tap lands. So that's why we start with the black one. Because when it untaps, we can at least make some plays. And as you can see, oh boy, we will need it. Let's play for Abzan mana. I think, yeah, like, we won't have double cut down anyway, so that's fine. I'm a bit scared, not gonna lie, but with Anointed Peacekeeper, I think we can start stabilizing. Ooh, definitely a cut down. Man, I would really like another cut down. I was thinking that if we play Peacekeeper, this is 3-3, so we could theoretically trade. If we play now Peacekeeper, we cannot trade. Next turn it has to be Sheoldred probably. But let's just make sure that whatever our... oh my god. I mean, that's scary. So, will he top deck a land? Because if he doesn't, we can block his whole turn basically. And if you name Raiju, he just plays the different one. Yeah, I think Shivan. I mean, this is scary hand. Of course he will top the Kalant, right? Okay, nice. Alright, alright. We could even just trade. Yeah, I will. I need to preserve HP. This will be super scary very quickly. Another Anointed Peacekeeper. This is a shorted turn. Like, we won't get better turn like this, and next turn we can follow up. Of course, I would love to have Emperor, but we don't have double white. Man, our land base is definitely extremely weird right now. Like, we have different lands, but we just didn't draw them. Alright, and he went all in. This is a decent target because cut down hits it so well. Nice. Alright, I'm starting to like my situation. Like, march into cut down, that's so good. And we are not attacking. We are not attacking because he has 4 mana. Raijus will start. It means that he will put counter here. This means that we remove this one and we prevent all the damage from the trigger. I think. Or maybe, just maybe. I mean, he needs to attack with Raiju for this. Oh yeah, he will kill his own Raiju. And he thinks it's worth it. He doesn't realize it's not worth it. And I mean, we won't do anything else, so that's a really important play. If you cut down, you basically waste 3 mana. And with Anointed Peacekeeper, you want to be mana efficient. So for this reason, we will actually do this. Let's see how the game works. Fizzles, no damage, so we didn't get this 1 damage from the modified creatures. And now Sheoldred kills it. And he had to do it because red cards usually only work when they are aggressive. So he needed to attack to get the counter, because he felt that even though he loses Raiju, at least in air he will kill us. But that was not the case, which is pretty sweet. The fact that we don't have mana for Emperor kinda sucks. Alright, this will be Raiju. Man, we are doing so well right now. Because if he plays this, we just kill it with Sheoldred. We could start killing him, but our board is just better. Sheoldred absolutely dominates the game. Man, this art is pretty cool. So now, like, there's no point in attacking with this even. And no white mana still, that's kinda awkward. The point is... Alright. He has 5 mana. We don't need to name this because there's a lot of time for this one. I honestly think it is a Bankbuster turn. It is a Bankbuster turn. We kill the Devastator and we start drawing cards, and he will be super sad in like 2 turns. Man, like Anointed Peacekeeper absolutely shut him down. Of course he just draws another one. Cool. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Let's see the counter, because I think it goes on Shivan Devastator because it has flying. Or, yeah, okay, maybe this for trading. But we can just double block it, I guess. So, what is the decision? Why cannot we cast... Oh. Man. For some reason, I thought it's Fatal Push. Okay, I'm a complete dumb. It's fine. It's fine. So let's activate the Bankbuster. I don't want to lose Sheoldred, so I go with this one. And I mean, do we go for double one? Or just this? 8 damage will be at 3. I should draw first, to be absolutely honest with you guys. But I think we can make it work. What? Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. I should... Okay, so that was not possible to draw and block. That's true. So we get some advantage, but I definitely misplayed heavily. Fortunately, we'll probably still win, but I lost a card that I should have. So that's pretty bad on my part. We can wait until the attack phase. He has double creature that attacks on ground. Don't worry, guys. I should attack. Man, I'm actually playing. I need to wake up. Like, I should attack with Peacekeeper. I just wasted 3 damage. It won't matter. We will still win this. But the fact that that is the case is already quite abysmal. Alright, let's actually think right now for a second. So he will attack with everything because he wants to kill us. What will he choose? I honestly think it will be Devastator. It means that we can kill Devastator with March. And then what? The Oddity will be a problem a bit. We can kill Oddity, I guess. But then he puts the counters anywhere. So let's see the target first, because he might pump the Oddity or something else. That's actually kinda okay, I guess. Alright, so for this reason, we will go for 4, 5, 6. We exile the cut down because it doesn't hit anything right now. And that is a lot of HP. As the moment we hit the Emperor, we stabilize fully. And that means a perfect block. We also did it so we don't get as... Well, I guess we got the same damage because, yeah, like it still triggered. But we are at 7, at 9. And slowly he's out of options. We can, you know, also do this, I guess. Man, that was the worst play I have ever made, and we still won. So I think the deck is pretty good. Let's show our opponent that we had a lot of stuff in the... I nearly conceded. What's going on? Okay, smack myself in the face. I need to wake up. But guys, if I won this game, That's a good thing. That really tells a lot about the deck because I sucked so much. Alright, we're going for... I kinda like this hand, so we are definitely keeping this one. We'll start with Barons. Man, I kinda like those lands. This one life, it feels like minor, but it just feels super nice when you start with this land. Especially against this kind of crap. Alright. Alright, I like it. I like it. Anointed Peacekeeper, man, this card is better than you think. Always. Oh, that's so perfect. The perfection overwhelming in StarCraft voice. We just can start playing Peacekeepers. So, what is this play? We don't have removal, that's important. He can play Ronin into play with fire, then he wastes 1 mana. It has to be the Thermal Alchemist. That is the only card we don't have great answer to. And he won't be able to cast it, whatever he does. So if he trades 2 for 1, I'm absolutely happy because I have another Peacekeeper. Of course, our opponent is master of magic, so he just drew the perfect response from the top of his deck, so there's no way to counter it with Peacekeeper. Like, that was the most annoying play of the year. And that's why I dislike this card sometimes. You discard everything in their hand, it doesn't matter, they just draw the card from the top and then you feel silly. It is still Thermal Alchemist, right? Yeah, it's really good tempo play for them. They might even cast it for 4. It's so good that they might actually do it. Alright, if he trades 2 for 1, I'm absolutely happy with it. Bro, you don't know who you mess with. We are definitely taking those aggressive trades. Alright, and that's basically his deck. I mean, enjoy the game. I hope your Alchemist has a lot in spot. He needs to draw exactly Lightning Strike into play with fire. Let's see, is he so good at magic that he will draw those 2 cards? Chick won't do it. Yeah, I think that's the game basically. Farewell, you love to see it. Alright, this is a Bankbuster. We don't care about stuff, and Bankbuster basically heals us so much. I mean, there is a chance for something that attacks us, but I don't mind pressuring him. Like, I don't care. I'm at 20. You might not see it, but I'm at 20, and I will be at 18 during my turn. Okay, 17 if he uses it main phase. And our opponent is already at 12. Kumana. That's not a good draw. Bro, you need to draw better. What are you doing? And I love this phase of Magic when you did all you could and you are just waiting for his top decks and let's see who wins. But the problem against Sheoldred, you just cannot win, especially with Bankbuster. Look at this stuff. We're healing more than he attacks us with red deck. Oh, it feels very good. It actually does. Yeah, it's like first time I understand the red player. Like, it must be so if you don't kill this card, how the hell can you win the game? So let's make sure that we have a killing card. Easy. So if he plays something, we just exile it with Tier Asunder, and he's already at 6. So next turn he dies. He needs to start blocking from the next turn, which means that he has even less pressure. Like he had any pressure. We are still at 16 after 2 turns. Man, Sheoldred. I have to say, like, I did not appreciate this card at the preview. Alright, we are going second. The top lands will be devastating, but at the same time we have very efficient removal, so I'm kinda hopeful that it shouldn't hurt so much. We definitely start with Ores of Mana. Like, look at this hand. It's not a green mana yet. Harvester. Kinda scary, if I'm being honest. And we are always honest here. Let's go for Infernal Grasp. It's more mana efficient. Later in the game, March will actually get more value, so it's perfect match, you know? Even though if they play Sheoldred, you need 6 mana to answer it. I would love to have this card last turn, you know? Like, I'm not pointing fingers, but that would definitely help. It might get Make disappeared, but I don't care. And if it goes through, it's even better. A Braid. I mean, sure, it's card for card. Like, at some point... Oh, man. Why do I have priority? Oh... Why do I have priority? There are no targets, right? This kills enchantment. Alright, so we discard a card. Sure, cut down, thank you. I actually don't mind this Liliana at all. Man, with our draw, please Liliana me every single turn. The only problem is that she gets extra loyalty, so every turn we get one more mana and she gets one more loyalty. That's the real problem. So we won't be able to kill her unless we exile something. Man, I can actually go for 4 damage right now. But you know what? Let's get the token first. And we do it at the end step in case he's scared to wow, he discarded his last card. You gotta love it. I mean, do we go for Destroy Evil on the Fable? Like, I mean, then he's left with nothing, right? Not bad. Man, by the way, Fable, 1 card, 2 card. Like, literal 2 for 1 to answer this.
You won't be outsmarted.
And that was Last Abrade. I mean, we will definitely try to force him, but Liliana getting super annoying. Alright, that's the problem, because we probably won't Harvester down. I need one more card. Or one more land to just kill her. A bit unfortunate, but let's force him to use it first. This way we can at least make sure there's some stuff that we are doing. We have 4 marches, so we can just draw 1.
Drop it.
Or just get Ren and 7. I heard it's a decent card. Unfortunately, Liliana might kill it, but it means that Liliana dies. Honestly, it's a good trade. Man, he got so much from this Liliana. Even if she doesn't super matter, she's always so threatening. Like, man, when I play this card, she can single-handedly win any game. I would complain about top deck, but to be fair, Corpse Surpriser is not a top deck, really. So that was pretty brutal.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Like, do I give him the cards? Like, I have to, right? Let's eat some pain, give him the card. Does not feel great, but it means that it's harder for him to Liliana. On the other side, he can cycle cards and play Sheoldred at some point. From the ratio of black mana, it seems that he might be playing Invoke Despair. Usually decks with Invoke Despair are super heavy into the black mana split, so when you see not a lot of Shivan Reefs, I mean, sure, we might draw March that kills Liliana, so we want to play those lands. There's not much of a threat by just drawing stuff.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Well, this is definitely an interesting game right now. Told you. You never not have Sheoldred from the top.
Drop it.
Like, what do you want me to do? You know what? Sure. Let's do it. As good as it gets, right? I really hope he just sacrifices for the ultimate. Oh no.
Don't overthink.
I mean, we definitely go for Liliana. Man, this Liliana is basically dominating the full game. Like, nothing did anything except Liliana. Now she can kill 3 creatures without investing single card. That's absolutely insane. Like, what the hell is this game? We are just drawing cards. The problem is that he has Liliana. Okay, when I said that she won't be a problem,
Drop it.
I actually want to revoke this statement. I was wrong. I was really wrong. Liliana single-handedly won this game for them. And I remember when I play Liliana, she's just so dominating. Even like the second sacrifice effect you get, what, you play her, you go 1 for 1. Oh, that's really nice. Let's go for like mystery mana, because we don't want him to know exactly what we are going for, because all white would be such an obvious emperor. And he sacrificed Liliana himself. That is very bad decision in my opinion. We don't need half of our lands. Like, he will probably segregate the green mana in one pile. So we have either green mana or white, probably, something like this. But we absolutely do not care. So he wants the green mana out. That's a good one. We sacrifice the green mana because we are mostly an Orzhov deck. That's a pretty bad play on my part. Yeah, I should think about it. But we can just play Emperor. We just give him a little bit better target. But it's absolutely fine. We can still ignore the Goblin. Kinda. Because if he attacks, we can just act easy. Freaking from the top. The easiest game of Magic ever. We still have to do it. This way he gets only one card with his best card of the deck. But that basically lost us the game. I mean, I would love to have it one turn before, but maybe Edgar can turn it around. Man, like, this is such a back and forth. Man, this Invoke Despair in this Liliana, I will have nightmares about those two cards. Those were the only one that mattered this game. Alright, and he had the rest of the deck as well. Alright, like, I mean, we are ahead. If we... Man, that's pretty hard. But I still think that we want to go for the damage. Like, he's at 16, it's a 4-turn lethal, and we have Emperor to enhance it. He will use Kiki-Jiki to create a Shaman, but then we play Emperor, kill Kiki-Jiki, and we have empty kinda board, so he needs another great top deck. I mean... Sure. He has infinite mana, so we don't super care about this one. So he will make a token, which is super annoying. But we need to force him to use the token this turn. Otherwise he gets it for the next turn with the trick. And I mean, why not, right? I don't really want to lose the Emperor, in all honesty, that kinda sucks. But I think we just do the Emperor play next turn, right? Yeah, Anointed Peacekeeper is really fine. Alright, is there anything that I don't want to see except of course the known card? What is the most devastating? I honestly think Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Let's make sure it's the same name. Yeah, because this is something he definitely wants to use every single turn. Wow! Best player in Magic. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Oh, I'm so mad right now. Still, Edgar needs to carry this game. I have a feeling that we might win this game, even though it went so ridiculously stupid good for our opponent from the top of his deck. But Edgar was really solid top deck as well, to be absolutely fair. Alright. This will be 4 damage. We will see Sheoldred now, because Sheoldred is the most annoying creature right now that we cannot answer. It blocks Edgar, or he just explodes. Man, this Liliana, I'm quite sure that he had the game. He just didn't need to sacrifice Liliana. It gave him nothing. Alright, so pretty not great hand, to be absolutely honest. So we can remove 2 creatures, but after this we basically have nothing to do. We need to draw a lot of lands. I still think we take it, but we probably have to really make a lot of work. We need to probably survive like 4 or 5 turns before we stabilize. Yep, you can already feel the trouble. All cutdowns are the only reason I took this hand, because at some point we will draw stuff and then our hand is actually decent, but we need to get there. Fable, sure. I would love to have green mana, but it is what it is. At least we get rid of the Goblin, that's a good start. It won't be a smooth hand, that was a pretty hard keep. I don't think that was a mulligan, because we have at least those 2 cards that give us at some point during the game enough value to keep it. But that was definitely super slow. If we were against super aggressive deck with very good curve, we wouldn't stand too much chance. Like, we can answer up to 2 drops, but later it's just bad. Nice. Alright, we are doing it. So cut down goes to the Fable. What are they playing exactly? I think they should have quite a lot of removal. There is a chance they play like Archangel of Wrath. It means that they will have 5 mana, so kicker for 1-2 damage into Shigeki, so it doesn't kill it. Maybe we can slow them down just a little bit. It can be extremely good card though, if we can survive. That's a super hard choice. We also like the land. I will play it. I'm not sure if that's correct, because this is very high value during the game. Yeah. So in this case, it was super punished. My idea was that he removes it main phase because he only had 1 mana, so it's either cut down or nothing. And then when I wanted to break his turn 5, I decided that it might be good enough. I mean, we have to kill Giada now, because this will get counters, and 3-2 is much bigger than 2-1. Tear Asunder will kill the Reflection. We have Farewell, so as long as we hit the stuff, we should be fine. I mean, yeah, let's do it. It's a decent value, and we don't want to fall super behind. So if he's okay, so he went for 2 cards, because if he sacrificed Kiki-Jiki, we would draw 2 cards, but he would have the bigger board. Emperor is a very decent draw. I mean, we have Farewell slowly, so we need to start thinking about playing into it. I like Ren. I really like Ren, but it is a very strong card. Maybe we should keep it. Or maybe we should +1 it. Do we +1 the Ren? Alright, alright. I've got the plan. He will get a treasure counter. We don't have blue, so we don't mitigate our opponent from playing cards, because we don't tap out. If you play blue and you leave something like this, they just won't play their threats, and sometimes you really want to tap out. Perfect, thank you. Fable. It's always Fable, or to be honest, this is the correct choice. He went for Giada. In my personal opinion, that's actually the worst of all of them. So the whole point of this turn was that we are playing the Emperor. Advanced step, because that's a Planewalker that doesn't die to Farewell, and suddenly we have a free Planewalker after using Farewell. It means that our board is basically having priority. And I also like him attacking with the Shaman, because you get treasure. It means that he's even more encouraged to make a lot of plays, which we really like. And when you see something like this, you know that stuff just got real. My favorite. Oh, that's a good one. But it's Kiki-Jiki, right? Yeah, it's this one. It's still better. Creatures, artifacts, enchantments. For the graveyards, like we have Shigeki, but he might have something like Invoke Justice. I'm not risking it. It's too important to just get rid of all this stuff. We have Emperor, and we will have Samurais, we have Exile effect, like it's already super bad for him, and it will get worse because we play Ren. Told you, I knew in those colors Archangel is so good. But he needs double trigger to just kill the Emperor. It means that Ren can start shining, like a bright star. They might have another removal though. I don't really want to wait. The question is, do I go for the token, or do I try to +1? I think the token is better. It's super annoying to deal with. The type of damage like Archangel doesn't do anything against it. He just needs one of the 3 cards to be a hard removal. Easy gaming. But to be absolutely fair, even I laughed around about those things. Like, we did not play a lot of creatures, so if he started with removal, he didn't really have occasion to use it. So no, we will just keep attacking with our perfect Samurai. Man, maybe you should wait one more turn for Ren. I don't like you. That's definitely not what we want to see.
I'm home.
Like, we can get rid of the Emperor, and we will. But it is super annoying because Tear Asunder is a really good card. We don't super want to waste it, and we don't really have value anywhere. Go for kicker. I don't love this play, but it is what it is. We are all very low on cards. I don't mind it because we exile it, but I mind this one card. He basically got one for free, but it's absolutely fine other than this. Now we at least have good targets. We have to farewell, and that would be great short that turn. But it is what it is. I'll just go for creatures right now. So in case we hit Shigeki, there's something. And Warden is already exiled. That was a priority. For 2 mana. They have Infernal Grasp. This is Infernal Grasp, I feel. Oh, that's really bad. Infernal Grasp is actually the best card of his deck right now, because our win condition is exactly Sheoldred, and it will win us the game if they don't have Infernal Grasp. I think that was the case. It could be cut down, so we are still playing into it. Or maybe? Yeah, like he has priority. Is this Infernal Grasp? Yeah, it is Infernal. Oh, Destroy Evil, okay. That's a good draw. Not gonna lie, this last card was actually a big deal. Especially that our top decks looks like this. Not very happy. I'm waiting for some 2-for-1 action. But I mean, okay. Like, don't worry, he will attack. He will definitely attack. I mean, Emperor is a good draw, but it still gets, like, we need more value. I hate him, because he will double ping without attacking. Okay, I didn't think about this one. So it means that if we exiled main phase, because I've seen Archangel of Wrath, I should think about it. So that was entirely my mistake. His draw was really good, but still, we could make it work if we're smarter. I mean, you got me. Let's show him. I think he deserves the knowledge that he played around it very well. Oh man, I hate it, but well played, my friend, well played.